this is like what we understand to be Star Wars. Like the idea that like that only came from George Lucas, that only George Lucas holds the key for what we understand to be Star Wars is just untrue. And I think the prequels are an excellent example of that. I mean, the idea that like when you're hiring a director, that everyone is sitting in there waiting for George Lucas and not for the person who's going to know to hire Ralph McQuarrie, that's the problem. That's the misogyny and the problem with the auteur myth as it stands today, because they're not thinking this is the person that will hire the right people, and this is the person that will be able to create the lookbooks and direct people to get them.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So, as I was perusing the news on X, a lovely bit of information floated past my face, and I had to call Cameron with it and sent it to other people. Ladies and gentlemen, The Acolyte Season 2 is not happening. They have canceled it. Period. I can't even tell you what this means for Star Wars going forward. The show never should have happened. I'm sure Sparrow will jump in when he's got time to give us the inside news. But for the people who were so sure that the show was going to have a season 2, you can go to hell. I was right, you were wrong. There you go. And I want to say this news doesn't surprise me with the fact that it had an 18% Rotten Tomatoes score, our audience score, and Disney took that seriously. The rumors about Rebecca Henderson verbally castigating and abusing at least one male actor on the set every day. The funny money behind it, and of course, just Leslie Headland herself is such an unlikable, toxic person. She got what she deserved. And this says a lot about, like I think I just said, the direction that they're going with the franchise. Headland's out. She turned in a lousy product. Okay, this also says something, I think, about the High Republic and all the bullshit we've been through with that garbage and that nonsense. I am extremely happy because this really puts the people who've caused so much damage to the franchise on notice.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen. With the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place. This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the temple. That time has passed. And our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged. Our trust, our faith, our friendships. But we must must persevere. And in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always.
So, we saw this coming. We couldn't exactly be sure it would ever happen. But the combination of hiring Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, who is a well-known misandrist in her own right, and George Lucas hater, we've got the evidence in her voice, gets a chance at doing Star Wars and kind of fakes her way through telling everybody what a fan she is. And then, like, my theory was always, Kennedy never got the green light. So they went to plan B. Fired the line producer they were going to hire, they had hired, who's now suing the shit out of them. And what this human Lego figure and her ugly friend here turned in was an absolute mess and a dumpster fire. Okay, so that's what The Acolyte was. It was no story, terribly filmed, poorly acted, poorly directed, and the underlying story is misandry, woke shit, and now it's gone. Now, if you go on X and want to gloat a little bit to certain people we know at Lucasfilm, please do. Because I guarantee you they're not happy today. All right? They're trying to distance themselves from the sequel trilogy, for crying out loud. But this hurts the agenda. And most importantly, Kathleen Kennedy obviously had no part in this decision. So this is a good night, guys. I would say a little small celebration. Okay, a victory in the war against the woke. So, sorry, Leslie, but you fucked up. You did this to yourself. I'll see you around the galaxy.